What's up YouTube, this is Nicholas's Figure Reviews and this is the video review finally for SHFiguarts Kamen Rider Drive Toon Chaser set, specially for Machine Chaser. Alright, unfortunately this is going to be a Tamashii web exclusive, so you're gonna have to pay more, but of course the beautiful brown shipment box. Alright, so for the box you don't have the window because you know it's a Tamashii web exclusive, and you obviously need the Machine Chaser figure art that came earlier this year, because you know this is kind of like an upgrade kit or an weapons add-on pack. Right, so for the box you have Machine Chaser with his Toon Chaser wings, you know, from the Toon Chaser weapons. You have SHFiguarts blurb, Bandai Collector Shop symbol over here, name of the set, Drive logo, Bandai Tamashii Nations, and you have Machine Chaser symbol up at the right corner. Top, bottom. On the side, which has a really nice silhouette of Chaser bat. On the other side, and on the back you see the figure in some poses, and of course the extra stuff that it comes with, which I'm pretty excited because I really like Toon Chaser Spider a lot. And of course you get the viral cores, which are really tiny, so you might consider keeping those in a safe place if you don't want to keep the box. I'll get to that later on. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the box. I'll open this guys up and I'll let you guys take a closer look on them on the figure, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back and here we have the accessories open out of the box and still on the clamshell, so I'm just gonna go through all the pieces that it comes with. Right, so we have the main weapon over here, the Toon Chaser weapon, whatever you call with. Yeah, so you have this going on, which is painted really nicely, but I'll go to that later on. You have the Toon Chaser bat wing effect part, you know, the arrow that comes out, which looks pretty nice. Once again, I'll go to that later on. Just give you a quick focus. And there you have it, so it looks pretty good. You have the arm attachment with an extra piece over here for you to connect the weapons to Chaser's arm. You have two pipe attachment pieces for the back piece to the weapons. So you have one made of hard plastic and you have one made of PVC material, so that articulation would still be allowed. You have the beautiful wings, which I'll go through later on. You have two attachment pieces for Chaser's back. You have the Cobra whip attachments, one with just a few points of articulation and one on a wire. And finally, you have the three viral cores that Chaser normally uses. And this is the first thing that I'm gonna go through. Alright, so like the viral cores that you see in the show, these are sculpted almost accurately, not really painted that well, but the image is there. So here you have Toon Chaser Spider, which has the spider molded along the viral core. You have Toon Chaser Cobra, which has the cobra on the front of the viral core. And lastly, you have the strongest of all, which is Chaser Bat, and it's, yeah, a bat. Alright, so to get Chaser ready for his weapons, the first thing you gotta do is of course prepare a holding hand with the viral core, I mean the brake gunner, but you're gonna use this on another hand. So the first thing you gotta do, you're just gonna unpack this right arm like that. It simply pegs out if you've done it for the first time, which I did long time ago because I know this is gonna happen eventually. And then you're just gonna put in the new arm with the attachment on. You're just gonna put in the hand with the brake gunner like that, so you have Chaser with some kind of touchpad on his arm or something like that. It's pretty simple. Just gonna adjust the camera a bit. Alright, and for his back, you're just gonna use your fingernail, and there's a little tab over here, so you're just gonna hook that up and you're gonna unpack that. And you're gonna have this silver piece, and the way you put this on is just gonna accordion this part to the bottom of the pipes, and this little corner with some kind of groove over here, just gonna make it face the top like that. And as you can see, accordions just like that. See, this is gonna cap over the pipes like this, and you have Chaser technically ready for his weapons. And just before I let you guys take a closer look at the other things, he also comes with a stand, the set I mean. So you have the regular Tamashi base, you have the stand over here, you have 2 hinge pegs with 2 hinges, so this is kind of unique. And you have a grip with a crotch support, and the grips are sculpted differently so they grab onto Chaser's waist better. But I'm not gonna use these, I hope, because these are gonna be really tough to use. Alright, so to get Chaser ready, I'm just gonna not drop him. Make sure he stands because Chaser's a really delicate figure art. Alright. Oops. Not that again. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna start is you're gonna use this piece. And the next thing you're gonna do is use the pipe attachment that is made of hard plastic and it's sculpted in a curved way. First thing I'm gonna do is just gonna accordion, you're gonna pack in like this. So the one with the T-shaped peg goes into a T-shaped hole, and this peg hole goes into the peg as well, like that. So it's pretty that simple. And you're gonna peg it in through the peg hole facing up like that, with the peg with that weird thing poking out like this. So you have like some kind of backpack kind of thing. Yeah. Alright, so for his weapons, you're just gonna take out the claw. I'm just gonna call this a claw for now. So I'm just gonna let you guys take a closer look at it. It has a few points of articulation, hinge over here and 2 hinges over here. It's really nicely done. Really love the look of this weapon a lot. Sculpted really cleanly, and the paint apps are brilliant as well. You can see all that really beautiful Bandai sparkly silver going all along it. And you have this detail done with a black wash, so it's nice, really nicely done as well. You have a bit of dirt and black wash over here, but still adds to the look, you know what I mean? So you have this going on, and you're gonna need this little piece, which is painted with Bandai silver once again, with none of the black wash. But you have 3 points of articulation. You have one at the tip, has a little hinge, one here, and if you add up to the peg, you basically have 4 points, so you can fiddle this around like that. So you're just gonna attach it like this. I think that's how you do it. Yeah, you do it like this, and you're just gonna pack into the backpack over here. And this is where you start to run a few problems, because this thing likes to unpack a lot and it's really loose for my version. You're just gonna bring this down, I think. Oh yeah, you poke this up. And there you have Chaser's backpack. Just gonna focus. So yeah, looks pretty good already. Really excited to transform this guy. So yeah. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do to get Chaser ready for his first weapon, which is... Wait, before that, I think I'm gonna use the wings first, because they're the most complicated ones. Right, so here's a closer look at the wings. They look beautiful because they have a two-tone kind of paint over here. You can see a bit of that dark brown, metallic brown, whatever you call it, but it's metallic brown from what I see. And you have 2 ball joints, so you can articulate and spread these out. You can fold them down. You have a hinge over here. Unfortunately, you don't have a rotating swivel to rotate it front and back, or else this would make it better to maneuver. You have peg over here, hinge attachment over here, and you have hinge to bring up the wings or bring them down. So it's that simple. So for the wings, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just unpack the backpack for now. And what you have to do to make it more accurate to the show, you're just gonna unpack this little claw. and you're just gonna unpack the whole thing out like that. And what you're gonna do next, you're just gonna clip it like the way it's arranged, like the show. Is this how I do it? What thing is, oh yeah, it's the other side. Like that, you fold it down. It doesn't collapse all the way. Try not to do that, or else you're gonna risk breaking it. And then next, you're just gonna peg it onto the backpack again. And you're just gonna peg it to Chaser. So there you have Chaser wings. Already his most coolest form. Because you know he flies, so he only used it once or twice. But it looks great. Yeah, beautiful wings. Alright, so now we have the wings put away. I'm just gonna reassemble back the Chaser weapon. Is this how you do it? Let me check the box a bit. Alright, so that's how you do it. So I already packed it on. And now we are ready for Toon Chaser Spider. Alright, so first thing we need to do, of course, is gonna put on the viral core. I'm just gonna find the spider one, which is right here. First thing I'm gonna do is to put on the viral core to the brake gunner is just unpack this. You didn't know about that, didn't you? And then you're just gonna put on the viral core, which is made of a soft PVC plastic, so it's not gonna be fragile or stressed out like the others. So put the viral core there, and then next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take out the backpack, unpack this pipe, because you know we're gonna bring out the weapon, so we need the flexible one. You're gonna use this, and you're gonna put it here like that. Wait, no, I'm wrong. So we're gonna put it on the curvy side, and you're gonna rotate the backpack a bit. Just gonna unpack this piece, put it back, and just now it was like this, so you need to change the direction so it's more closer to the hand and all that. Alright, so for the weapon, you're just gonna flip this thing out. You're gonna peg it onto the pipe, bring it back, and you're just gonna fold the pipe inside a bit, and you're just gonna peg it onto the arm. And there you have Chaser with Toon Chaser Spider, and it looks pretty cool. It fits him a lot, and I love this weapon a lot because it's my favorite form of the viral core weapons. And man, it also brings out the detail a lot. Yeah, so he doesn't have any effect parts for this specific form, but the next thing we're gonna do is Toon Chaser Cobra. Alright, so next thing you're gonna do, you're just gonna unpack the brake gunner, take out the Chaser Spider viral core, and just gonna put on the Cobra one. Put the viral core on, and just gonna cover the brake gunner back. And next thing you're gonna do is just unpack the weapon for a bit. Just gonna unpack this because you're not gonna need it. Fold back the claw, and next thing you're gonna do is bring out this attachment. You're just gonna push it out, and you're gonna take the whip and push it in like that, and you peg it back to his hand. And there you simply have Chaser Cobra. And the cool thing about the whip is it's in a wire material, so you do have to be careful, but I like the fact that they put it in segments, so it gives more realism to it instead of a rubber material and all that. So you can articulate it a lot, but try not to overbend it. You have a hinge at the tip over here and all that, so you can pose this guy a bit. The Cobra is a cool looking form, but it's not my favorite, but it sure does a lot, if you know what I mean. Alright, so there you have Chaser Cobra. The last thing I'm gonna do is Chaser Bat, and it's one of the strongest. Alright, so next thing you have to do is change the viral core, you know, to make things more accurate. So put in the bat core, cover back the viral core a bit, like that. And next thing I'm gonna do is unpack the whip and put back the barrel attachment. And you're gonna flip the wings out to make it in a bow kind of look. Put on the pipes again, like this, and peg it on to his arm again. And last and foremost, this is Chaser Bat. This is technically all you have for the form, but to make it even more cooler, you have this effect part, which is kind of like a blast shot or maybe final break. And to use it, you're just gonna peg it onto the barrel, and there you have it. So that's pretty much it for this set, actually. Yeah. So that's actually pretty much it for this review. You do come with a lot of weapons, so I'm really glad what Bandai did here. Love the paint work done on the Chaser weapons and the wings. Those beautiful wings. And of course, do try to not lose the viral cores. But overall, this is a pretty good set. I wish that this is more secure so you won't have pieces dropping out all the time. But for what you get, for the amount of money you pay for, in my opinion, it's worth it. So that's pretty much it for this review. If you do enjoy this review, do leave a like, comment, and subscribe below. Subscribing to my channel really helps my channel a lot, so I really appreciate it if you do subscribe. This is Nicholas's Figure Reviews signing out, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Peace.